And now let's focus on the Congress party's next challenge after getting that thumping victory in the Karnataka elections. Now the question is, who will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka? The Congress party faces a tough choice, and right now we are seeing some divisions between the Congress MLAs, the Congress supporters, over who could be the next Chief Minister. We are seeing posters both outside at Siddaramaya's house and also outside DK Shivakumar's house, claiming that these leaders are the next Chief Ministers of Karnataka. There you can see a poster outside Siddaramaya's house claims that he is the next Chief Minister, while a poster outside DK Shivakumar's house says that he is the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. On the other side, several newly elected MLAs are also meeting Siddaramaya at his house, and several seers from Karnataka are also at DK Shivakumar's house to meet him. My colleague Sunil is joining us for more details on this. And Sunil, we are seeing clear divisions there, with some supporters putting up these posters that DK Shivakumar is the next CM, while some putting up posters saying that Siddaramaya is going to be the next Chief Minister. So when could it really be clear, and why is it really a very tough choice for the Congress party?
Well, it's a tough choice and it's a clear fight. It's a battle between two, political stalwarts in their own way who feel that they are responsible. And to get a perspective of this, I'm joined by somebody who's right now presently the leader of opposition. He'll now become the leader of the council in Karnataka, Mr. BK Hariprasad, who's also worked extensively for the Congress victory. Sir, we're seeing a fight now between Mr. Siddaramaya as well as Mr. Shivakumar. Open war, as you can see, with all putting up posters, each one projecting themselves as the Chief Minister. Is this diminishing the mandate for what the people of Karnataka actually gave?
Well, people have given a mandate for Karnataka Congress party, and there is no war between Siddaramaya or Shivakumar. They are aspirants. They are aspiring to become the Chief Minister. Nothing wrong. They have got their own following. Each one wanted their leader to become the Chief Minister. Nothing wrong in it. We believe in a democratic process. We are liberals. We allow people to express their views. Nothing wrong. Ultimately, it is the Congress tradition and the practice which follow. And normally, after the elections, the elected MLAs of the party, they will be assembled in a place, CLP meeting. Then maybe in earlier days, it was the observers who take the opinion of the MLAs to select a CLP leader. Now also already Venugopalji and Surjawalaji are here. Some observer may also join them. They collect the opinion of all the MLAs and they will convey it to the High Command. Ultimately, it is the High Command, after consulting the observers and the in-charge and secretary, they will take a call who to become the Chief Minister. While making the Chief Minister, definitely Congress High Command will keep in mind the interest of the state and the interest of the party. This is the overall picture. That's the practice we have been doing for a long time.
There's also talk of deputy chief ministers, because this is a massive mandate. You need to ensure various communities and castes who have supported the Congress this time, they need to be, given and some representation as deputy chief minister. How many would there be? Would it be 3, 2, or you would not want to hazard a guess at this stage?
Sunilji, this time across pan-Karnataka, BJP is washed out in 8 districts. They doesn't have any representation. Pan-Karnataka, from all sections of the society, have supported the Congress party. Finally, we'll have to accommodate regions, religion, so social parameters will be considered. Accordingly, they will do it. As far as the Deputy Chief Minister is concerned, it is for the High Command to decide whether they want Deputy Chief Minister or not. Finally, they will take a call on this.
The big question remains, sir, how, the fact that this battle takes place between Mr. DK Shivakumar as well as Mr. Siddaramaya, what does it mean to the common man, to the common voter? They gave you all the mandate, but the fact that you all are fighting for this, I agree with the liberal structure and everything else, but ultimately, this fighting should not be at the cost of development that is going to take place in the state.
Definitely not. You see, whenever we came to power, whatever the promises we made, whether it is in 2004, we brought in Manrega, we brought in terms of employment, we brought in various social programs and we gave the rights of the people back to them. The same way here also we have announced some schemes that will be implemented irrespective of who becomes the chief minister, because it was the guarantee announced by Rahul Gandhi, guarantee announced by Priyanka Gandhiji, the guarantee announced by Mallikarjun Kharge ji. They all have announced it. It is the Congress program that we have announced. Ultimately, whoever becomes the chief minister, he has to implement it. As concerned, he knows that whatever Congress party promises, that will be delivered. That assurance and the guarantee they have.
One last question. With this fighting that takes place, is it possible that Mr. Kharge says it's better for me to become chief minister and stop this aside? Is that an outlier, unlikely at this stage?
AICC president is the supreme position in the Congress party. We don't want to drag his name anywhere, and it is for the High Command and the party to decide who wants to come here.
So here you have it. I think very clear, very well, lucid explanation about what exactly is this past struggle, and unlikely that we will see an early decision, but definitely the Congress would like to wrap it up as soon as possible. Much will depend on those MLAs who are coming into Bangalore. Their views are ascertained, and if they are able to build on a consensus ahead of the CLP, or they leave it to the High Command, as Mr. BK Hari Prasad points out, and then of course the final decision will be taken on government formation.
Right, Sunil, thanks very much for joining us with those details. And of course, we'll wait to see what the Congress's result might be, though it won't be very soon. Today evening, there's going to be the Congress Legislative Party meet, but that could only come up with a resolution, as Sunil was reporting, to decide the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. Now, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka now, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, has given in his resignation while taking all responsibilities for the BJP's defeat. Listen in.
ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೇನು ಹಿನ್ನಡೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸೋಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಅದರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ನಾನೇ ಹೊರ್ತೇನೆ. ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಿಫೀಟ್. ಮತ್ತು ಒಂದನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು, ಕಳೆದ ಬಾರಿ ನಮಗೆ 30% ವೋಟ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು, ಆದರೆ 104 ಸೀಟ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಈ ಬಾರಿ 36%ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಮಗೆ ವೋಟ್ ಬಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ.
And now, as we decode the Karnataka election results, a question is, what were the reasons behind the Congress's thumping victory? The Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has credited Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra for playing a major role in the massive win in Karnataka. Priyanka Gandhi has put out a report card showing how the party benefited from the Rahul Gandhi-led Bharat Jodo Yatra in the 20 assembly seats through which the yatra passed. Listen in.
भारत जोड़ो यात्रा में राहुल गांधी जी ने जो कर्नाटका से यात्रा निकाली, उसमें जो 91 शायद या 91 से विधानसभा थी, उनमें से 75% जीती गई है कांग्रेस द्वारा. कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष जी ने मन बनाया कि कांग्रेस को जिताना ही है. 1 महीने से वे कर्नाटका में रहे, उन्हीं के नेतृत्व में पूरा संचालन हुआ.
Good afternoon. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Priyanshi Sharma. We'll get you a quick update on the top news stories of the day in the show, starting with Karnataka, where the Congress party has secured a thumping victory for sure. But now the challenge before the party is to choose the Karnataka Chief Minister. And the choice is clearly between Siddaramaiah and the Congress State President, DK Shivakumar. And what we're now seeing is that there's a poster war there as well in Karnataka, with DK Shivakumar supporters putting up posters claiming that he's the next Chief Minister, while Siddaramaiah's supporters are putting posters claiming that he is the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. But on the other side, the Congress party has a meeting of the Congress Legislative Party meet today evening at around 6 p.m. in Bengaluru. But a decision on the next Chief Minister of Karnataka is unlikely in that meeting. But according to sources, the meeting will discuss the post of Deputy Chief Ministers. Karnataka, the newly elected Karnataka MLAs have also met Siddaramaiah today, while Sears visited DK Shivakumar's house. So a very tough choice that the Congress party faces after winning 135 seats out of the 224 seats in the Karnataka election, securing that thumping victory. But let's listen in to what the Congress's General Secretary organization, K.C. Venugopal, says on how the choice for the next Chief Minister will be made.
Opposition unity is easier said than done, because you have been General Secretary in charge, you have looked after so many elections, Lok Sabha. Ultimately, it means all opposition for parties to have an alliance. You can't have an alliance, say, for example, in Telangana when you're going for thing, because, KCR will have a separate alliance. How will it work on the ground?
There will be two ways. You know that 2009 experience and 2004 experience we have. We had vast experience. There will be a pre-election mode also, post-election also. You are right. In some states, we cannot go with, for example, we cannot go with CPM in Kerala. We cannot go with the Telangana, TRS in Telangana. Both the political party have to understand that. But our broader line is to defeat BJP. Therefore, there should be a compromise on each and every parties. Congress is ready for that.
Here in Karnataka, so you refuse to project any one single person as a leader. Will that be an issue in the in the run-up to the Lok Sabha elections? Do you want to project somebody?
There is 1 year to decide all the things. There are 1 year.
Yeah. But it should Rahul Gandhi, because he's been the thing. The many would say he should be considered.
First of all, our main motive is to have a opposition unity. This is our principal motive and important motive. We don't want to divert any of these things.
Fair enough, sir. Now coming to Karnataka, sir. We have seen such a massive mandate. Are we going to see, we have already seen Mr. DK Shivakumar as well as Mr. Siddaramaiah stake claim, putting posters. I know you are one of the observers who are going to have to take this very difficult decision. How are you going to decide on this? Because ultimately people's mandate should be respected and not, because of personal things, the development of the state should not get affected.
Certainly. That Congress party have a mechanism to decide Chief Minister. Certainly, we will also follow that same procedure here also. We are already called a CLP meeting today evening. We will have a CLP meeting and we will take decisions.
So you will ascertain the views of the MLAs like the normal practice has been, and then take it to, because we can't expect a Chief Minister to be announced today, unlikely?
I don't think so. Today it will not be possible.
And
there is a need of discussions after the CLP meeting also.
The fact is, sir, that when you have, in Karnataka, so many regions, so many castes, so many combinations have voted for you massively. The BJP has been wiped out in various districts. Will it be possible that you will have deputy chief ministers? And if so, how many will be the deputy chief ministers?
No, that type of things I told you. We didn't even start that type of talks so far. First of all, our main motive is to let us complete the CLP meeting. That is the important things. After that, we will go, whatever necessities there, we will take decisions accordingly.
And will you, between Mr. Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, how are you going to broker peace? Because that's
both are big assets of the Congress party. They have contributed a lot for this election victory. After all, they are Congress. They are keeping Congress in their hearts. When a final call is coming from the leadership, I think everybody will line up.
Some say there could be an outside choice of Mr. Karge to become, is that too far?
Don't go by rumors.
Okay. The other last point, sir, it's about now that you have seen the success of Bharat Jodo Yatra, is Rahul Gandhi going to embark on the east to west, because you were talking about it? Is that a proposal? How do you take this forward of opposition unity, for people who are, because you have seen now the Congress's biggest channel.
No. One of the major aspect of this victory is also Bharat Jodo Yatra. That energized our cadre in a larger level. That energized our supporters also, not only cadres, our supporters also. Rahul Gandhi marched from Chamarajnagar to Raichur in Karnataka. After 21 seats, we have won 18 seats. BJP 0. Including their bastion like Bellary and Raichur, they didn't get any seats. Therefore, this is also actually Bharat Jodo Yatra is also a major factor of this victory. Certainly, we will explore the possibilities of future yatras.
And in terms of opposition unity, when you say that, also Congress You see, in Karnataka, you were able to get Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar and various other factions, Lingayat leaders and everybody to come together. Now in Rajasthan, we are having this battle between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. And state after state, you see it in Chhattisgarh, there is also a fight between the two. Then also we are seeing in Madhya Pradesh, even though Congress stands a better chance, but how are you going to ensure, Congress is united?
No, certainly. I think there are differences. There will be differences also. Not only in Congress. Every political party, they have differences. Our system is very clear. We didn't throw out anybody without any reason. We will have a system to pacify maximum the leaders. That we are trying. I am hopeful that everything will be settled out.
Including in Rajasthan, where this battle is taking place, because you've been working.
I think issues will be sorted out soon.
Thank you, Mr. Venugopal, speaking exclusively to NDTV. Here, giving very, very clear thoughts in terms of opposition unity, in terms of how the leadership is going to play, and what we can expect in Karnataka and in the rest of the country. With camera person Kumar, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.
We have never fought on Hindutva, first of all. It is in some people's mind. We have, in fact, we fought on our double engine government development. They tried to polarize. Congress manifesto tried to polarize the whole society.
So there you heard the outgoing Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, who has taken responsibility for the BJP's defeat that has wiped the party out of the whole of South India. Now moving on to one seat that was of particular interest in Karnataka this time, and that's the Jayanagar seat, in which there was late night drama and protests by both the BJP and the Congress. By the end of it, after multiple rounds of counting, the seat has been awarded to the BJP's candidate. Now, victory march is going to happen by the BJP after this late night drama and recounting of votes, and that awarded the seat to the BJP candidate Ramamurthy. The Karnataka State President DK Shivakumar is currently speaking. Listen.
Karnataka ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 136 ಸೀಟು ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾರ ಹನ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಬೇಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ದಿನನೇ, ನಾನು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಆದ ದಿನನೇ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಗೆಲುವಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಗೆಲುವ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜನತೆಯ ಗೆಲುವು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ಮೊದಲು ನಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ, ಅರ್ಜಿ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ, ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಅಜ್ಜಿನ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಗುರಿ ತಲುಪಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾವು ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿವಿ, ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು, ದಾದವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ರೇಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನು ಥರ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ನಂಬರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಗುರು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ಗುರಿ ತಲುಪೋಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಆ ಗುರು ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ತುಮಕೂರಿನ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾಡಸಿದ್ದೇಶ್ವರದ ಮಠ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಪುಣ್ಯ ದೈವ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ. ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಗಂಗಾಧರಜ್ಜ ಶ್ರೀಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಅಧಿಕಾರ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಹಂಚೋದವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರು ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾರು ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂಥ ತೀರ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು 10-20% ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಒತ್ತಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಗೃಹ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ಸಾರಿಗೆ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನ ತರಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ತರ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಲುವರಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನ, ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದರು. ಚಲುವರಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆತಂಕ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, 50,000 ಸೋತಿದ್ಯಾ ಬಾಬು, 50,000 ಸೋತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನನಗೆ ಚಲುವರಾಯ ಧೈರ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಗೌರವನ ಉಳಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸೀಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಸೀಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜನತೆಯ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Congress stormed the JDS bastion in Mandya.
ಕಷ್ಟಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನೇನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಮಾತು ಫೋನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಹಂಚೋಗು ಒಂದು 8-10-15 ಟಿಕೆಟ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡೋದು. ನಾನು ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಸರುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಂತಾರೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಕ್ತಿ ನಮಗೆ ನಾವು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ನಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಬೇಕೋ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಗಿನ್ನ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಸಿಎಂ ಬಗ್ಗೆ
ಏನು ನಾವು ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಸಕರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಶಾಸಕರು ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಲೂರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಕಸ್ಮಿಕವಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ಲಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅನ್ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಡ್ ಕೋಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ದಾರ ಹಾಕಿ ಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಈಗೂ ಸರಿಯಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ನಾನು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗುರುಪೀಠ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ್ಯ. ಆ ಭಾಗ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಿಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಮೊದಲು ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಗೇನಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದೋಗಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ
ಅಜ್ಜಯ್ಯರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಸದ್ಯದಲ್ಲೇ
ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ನೋವು?
ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರು
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ
ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಇತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲೋ ನಾನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಕೋಪರೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ನಾನು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾನು ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವುದು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸರ್ ಪ್ರಮಾಣವಚನ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ?
ನಮ್ಮ ಪೀಠ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ನಡಿ,
ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಯಾವತ್ತು
ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನೇ ಹೇಳಲಿ, ಅವ್ರೇನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ.
ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ಮುಂದಿನ ಗುರಿ ತಲುಪ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ
ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ನನ್ನ ಪೀಠದ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇವತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಸುಮಾರು 18-19 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಸಭೆ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವರಿಷ್ಠರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮಾತಿದೆ.
ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಅಭಿಮಾನ, ನನಗೆ ಅಭಿಮಾನನೂ ಬೇಡ, ಯಾರ
ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳು. ಬಟ್ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟವರು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟವರು ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಮಾತಿದೆ. ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟವರು ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟವರು ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಾನು ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನೈತಿಕ ಹೊಣೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ತು ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಸೋನಿಯಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರೆದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿರೋಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಬಂದು ಧೈರ್ಯವನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೈಲಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ACC ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಬರೋದು, ಖರ್ಗೆ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಪಾಪ ಅವರು ಬಂದು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೇನು ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಷ್ಟಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನೇನು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಂತಕ್ಕೇನು ತಪ್ಪೇನು ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಇವತ್ತು ಏನೇ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ದುಡಿದಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಒಟ್ಟು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಸಹಕಾರದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಶ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ನಿನ್ಗೂ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಸರಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ
taking swipes at both of us, DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, and also creating that rift.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೇನು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಷ್ಟ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಂತಕ್ಕೇನು ತಪ್ಪೇನು ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಇವತ್ತು ಏನೇ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ದುಡಿದಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಒಟ್ಟು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಸಹಕಾರದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಶ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವತ್ತು ನಾನು ವಾಪಸ್ಸು ಆ ದಳನನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ
So that's DK Shivakumar speaking. Remember, he is one of the choices that the Congress party has for the Karnataka chief minister. It seems to be a choice between DK Shivakumar, the Karnataka state president who was just speaking. On the other side, it's Siddaramaiah. So he was speaking right now, thanking his supporters and his voters. My colleague Srija is with us to help us understand what DK Shivakumar spoke about. And Srija, take us through the highlights. Did he say something about his aspirations to become the chief minister?
Well, that is something which he has never denied. He has been very, very vocal about talking how he is a chief ministerial aspirant. He also did talk about how Siddaramaiah is also chief ministerial aspirant. But then he has left that decision to the discretion of the high command, the party high command, which Mr. DK Shivakumar has stood by the same statement ever since he made the public wish, saying that he needs to be made the chief minister of Karnataka. But today what he's really spoken about is how, especially, the Congress has stormed into the Mandyas, which is the JDS's stronghold. And, this is something which especially the BJP had tried to break into. This was a part of a new strategy adopted by the BJP. So clearly we went on to see in a way that where the BJP's efforts to make inroads into the Vokaliga heartland has really not succeeded. But what we do know is that the Congress has stormed the JDS's bastion in Mandya by winning at least about 5 of these 7 seats. So that clearly has come as a shocker, because that has been always a stronghold of the JDS and then followed by the Congress. This was something, especially a close contest between the JDS and the Congress. But now we understand that, all the efforts by the BJP has completely failed, and Congress has completely stormed the JDS's reach in the bastion by winning 5 of the 7 seats. So he did, of course, go on to talk about where all the MLAs from Mandya will come down today. They will be taking part in the CLP meeting, and all that he wants to do right now is basically, thank the people of Karnataka, and more importantly, thank his party cadres for ensuring the victory of Karnataka Congress. But again, it all boils down to the fact that, yes, the elections are over. We've seen a sweeping victory by the Congress. Congress has managed to ride that anti-incumbency wave. But what next? We see that even in the CLP meeting today, the Congress Legislative Party meeting, we understand that there won't be a definite decision taken, who the chief ministerial candidate or who the chief minister of Karnataka is going to be, rather. Because even K.C. Venugopal, in an interview to NDTV, did, of course, go on to confirm, saying that there is no definite decision that would be taken today, which means, of course, the outcome, what would be the outcome of the Congress Legislative Party meeting would be definitely, to begin with, they would thank the Karnataka citizens and, of course, the party leaders, but then also talking about what would be the key strategies or focus areas of the Congress initially. But again, once again, after K.C. Venugopal went on to talk about how there is no clarity or there won't be a definite decision taken today, looks like the question will remain who Karnataka's chief minister will be.
Srija, thanks very much for joining us. Of course, that meeting coming up, but the decision on the Karnataka chief minister unlikely today, as Srija was mentioning. With that, we'll take a short break, but we'll be back with more news on the other side. Stay tuned.